Then may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Technologies are changing data storage and management. Team up with the next global AI giant ONPASSIVE. To use, simply register for free at www.coolzone.ai. OTracker's campaign function allows you to conduct tests and examine the outcomes in a far shorter length of time than in the past. This is a significant improvement over the whole process. Get your 7-day free trial of OTracker. Simply register at www.coolzone.ai.
Hey, thank you for coming. Okay, look, if you subscribe and ring the bell, you'll get every video they produce. Every day, every minute, every month. Yep. And if you give them a thumbs up, it'll make them happy, especially Chris Johnson. And if you write a nice comment, positive, something really encouraging, inspiring, they'll show it live. That's what they do. Thank you.
Did you give him squeaky pills or something?
Yeah, you gotta wear a little tighter underwear when you're doing that. Anyway, hello everybody and welcome. It is the 4th of April, believe it or not. Yes, believe it or not. Actually, we have some days outside that are close to 70. Yeah. What did Narelle say? I'm always up until Marty and Chris live. Glad the time changed. Now I can usually be asleep by 1 a.m. Thank you. Well, I've been talking 30 seconds. You're probably asleep already.
Yeah, he has that way of doing that, Narelle.
Yeah, that's what I did it the other day talking to Chris. Talking to Red and Chris fell asleep. He said, you guys are boring as hell. So anyway.
I did.
O-Connect, you can't find anything better. I absolutely love it. I really, really do. I can't wait for me to share like a crazy man because I know, you know what I like about ONPASSIVE? They're not selling widgets. They're not recreating something. They're taking what's out there and mastering it. They're taking what's already on the market, a lot of it, taking all the bad parts of it and designing it for people like us. No joke. No joke about it. And everything is that way in ONPASSIVE. From the very conception of ONPASSIVE was, let me build something that worked for me, this is Mr. Mufara, that I can scale to work for the masses. That's crazy. That's crazy. Because no doubt about it, Ash could have got all these marketing things, had them done, get a team together, and built this for himself and blew everybody off the map. No doubt, he could have been super quadruple affiliate. But when he decided, thank God, that I'm going to take all this and all the resources I can put together and build something for the masses. And you know what's cool? This story, this saying, cream rises to the top. I'm not putting down people that didn't come in. Some people see it, some don't. It's that way all through life. You know, you'll hear about somebody they hear something, they go, man, I don't know if I'm going to do that. And they don't do it. They go back later, oh, I wish I did. I thank God that when I heard about ONPASSIVE, everything fell into place. And the funny thing is, I say it today, I have been looking for ONPASSIVE since September 27th, 2020, 2004. Why? That's when I lost what I had. I love my job. I traveled a lot, and I traveled to different countries, different people. And I thought to myself, I lost all of that one day. Wouldn't even accept it. I said, oh, no, I'll be back. I wasn't back. I'm not Arnold Schwarzenegger, okay? But thank God something comes along that I care as much about as I did that. More so, because we got a bigger reach. We got a huge reach. You know, I mean, everybody here, I see the names popping through. I wouldn't have met any of these people. I mean, what's the chances? Zero. ONPASSIVE brought us together, but I'll tell you something even more important. And this is my opinion. I share ONPASSIVE out in the open like this on YouTube because I really believe somebody will stumble upon this and go, oh, what's this? And they're going to see a bunch of good-hearted people. And I'm going to tell you something. All the time that I've done businesses online, and I've done, like I said, you guys know, many, 50, 60, 70 businesses online, affiliate and all that, okay? I never owned one. I owned a traffic exchange. I owned a safe list and all that. But forget that. That's another nightmare. They worked okay, but they're not big scale. You can't help a lot of people. But to come in here after design and see what we're doing and see what the intent of Mr. Mufareh is. See here, that's where when people say, I don't understand how you could do this or how you could do that or how you could do that, get in this business or follow this person. Let me tell you something. I found out a long time ago, if I see something in my field inside and I think I'm going to give it a go, I've done that a lot. But every time until ONPASSIVE, every time, about a week in, 2 weeks in, 3 weeks in, there's that space inside, and we all have this, where I go, something's wrong. Something's not right about what we're doing. And you could talk to Mike Ellis and Dan Street. We all three did. I think that's why it worked. Now, did we make tons of money? No. Could we have? Maybe. I believe we had the skills to, but when you don't have the drive, when the drive diminishes, and my drive slowly diminished because I'm watching what's going on, I'm looking at people, and I'm a people person, and I'm going, Johnny over here, I'm looking at his face, you're talking, you're sending emails, he's writing back, and his write back is, I can't do this. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do that. And then what am I going to feed him? What information can I give him? Oh, well, just do what I'm doing. He can't. He doesn't have the time. I can't take the time to show him because I've got 500, 600,000 people. And then you say, oh my God, this sucks. The whole system is designed against Johnny. There's no way that he's going to be able to do it. I had full time because I lost everything. I was here anyway. I was online anyway. So it was a benefit, even though I lost a job I love. But it gave me the time to learn how to do what I needed to do. But 98% of people don't have that. Johnny that I'm talking about is a single parent. He's got 2 kids. He's working a job and overtime. And then he's going to jump online, be willing to blow through some money while he trips and falls in this industry called MLM. And hopefully 2, 3, 4 years down the road, learn how to market. No, people are not going to do that. In general, they're not going to do it. And a lot of people that are online, Mr. Mufareh for one. He had an IT background, internet technology. So no doubt that would have helped me. But even then, that would have been, I got to go back to school. I got to do that. And I was in a position where 4 kids at home, lost everything. And now I'm starting in the business online and I don't know anything about it. So it took time. But now that I'm here, now that this journey, look, life does crazy stuff to all of us. We don't understand, why did that happen? Why did this happen? Why did that happen? Look at the complex life we live on. We're on this ball in the middle of space, spinning around at a perfect mile an hour, at a perfect distance from the sun, so that everybody's okay. We got seasons and all this stuff. That's not an accident. I don't believe in accidents. Everything's much bigger and stronger and more powerful than we think it is. So when I found ONPASSIVE, all the time, I can't tell you every week, every hour, but as time went on in ONPASSIVE for 5 years, I got stronger in it. And you would think MLM mentality, if you had it, I was making more and more and more and more money. But I haven't, not yet. Because what we're building is, do I need the money? Guys, if you only knew. That's not the point. The point is, if you can build relationships with people around the world, and all of us succeed in this thing that we're in, it's pretty powerful. Nobody in ONPASSIVE, no one, and this is anybody watching this, has been in less than 2 years. No one. No one, except for people who might come in as a customer. I'm talking about what we call founders or early bird. Everybody you see, the 1,400,000 accounts, they've been in here from anywhere from 2 years minimum to going on 6. And you know what? The cream rise to the top. Some people walked away because you have to have faith in something. You have to believe it. I'm not telling anybody to stay here if you don't believe it and you don't have the faith in ONPASSIVE. That would be foolish, and that's not fair. I'm here because of my feeling and what I believe. And I come on to myself and Chris try to get people to think, not to motivate. I don't believe in motivate. You have to motivate you. But if I can paint a small picture of how I see ONPASSIVE, and it helps you a little bit, and then you can paint a small picture to show somebody else, eventually we have an art gallery of really cool stuff. Because the picture I see from ONPASSIVE is a masterpiece. I feel like I'm in the Louvre. I'm looking at the Mona Lisa, right? That's what I feel. And every time a new piece is put up, I'm going, oh my gosh, this is amazing. And the beauty of it is, when this painting, while it's being painted, and everybody starts to see it, everyone that comes in to see it and use it and look at it, you get paid a commission. Are you kidding me? And what effort did I do? Did I spend time? Yeah. I could have spent the last 5 years, if I was not people oriented, and probably made some money with Mike and Dan online somewhere. No doubt. There's no doubt in my mind. Or I could have struggled like I did for the first 15 years, hoping I could help other people learn what we're doing and duplicate myself. You know why I said the word duplicate? Every business I was in, the guru, man or woman, doesn't matter, would say, you just got to duplicate what I'm doing. Well, let me tell you something. It's easier said than done. It's easier said than done. It does not work. Let me tell you what, if it worked, these businesses that have affiliate people, they would stop giving out the affiliate part of it. Why? Because they're maxed out. If 98% of the people make money, you don't need to keep bringing people in as affiliates. In ONPASSIVE, I'm telling everybody here, if you're watching this and you could be an affiliate and make money by sharing or by the work of the company, freaking jump on it, because the day will come when there won't be an open for affiliates. Flat out. It could be 2 years, 5 years, 10 years. I'm just saying. Because the day will come when we become the 100 maxed out, which means people come because this is ONPASSIVE. People go to Google because it's Google. People are in Facebook. Facebook doesn't advertise. I'm not a big fan of Facebook, but am I there trying to throw a fishnet out to brothers and sisters around the world so they can see what I see? Not talk them into it, just show them. They're there. Of course I'm going to go there. The day will come when we become that, when we become the hunted, and we no longer need an army of people sharing this magnificent business. So why do it? No joke. It's going to happen. And when that happens, you know, and way before that happens, people are going to be very, very successful. I believe without a doubt. And I'm going to make this statement. This is me. I know people throw words that Marty's saying this. I believe that Amazon created 40,000 millionaires. I believe ONPASSIVE will do 10 times that. Yes, 400,000 million. Now, if you're in and you plug in. Now, I know there's people out there and some people don't listen. I don't know why. That got in, just coasted along, really didn't pay attention, and they're going to play catch up. When this thing gets on fire, I better learn what's going on. When we begged you, just stay plugged in. Then they're going to run up, and then they're going to wonder, why am I not making X amount of income? I should be making X amount of income. Hold on. Because I've been in this for 5 years. Years has nothing to do with anything. If you went to class and you're in class for 5 years and the whole time you're sleeping on the desk, how could you know what's going on? Yeah, but I was there 5 years. I don't care. You got to at least be awake. Look what's going on. Stay plugged in. And I believe anybody can stay plugged in and ONPASSIVE. I don't want the company. It is the company's drive and intention that nobody is left behind. I don't care where you live. I don't care what you think your predicament in, because everything that we're going on is temporary. You could be very, very successful in ONPASSIVE. ONPASSIVE doesn't care. It's not prejudiced. It's not biased. You come in, you plug in, stay engaged, boom. Can you make things happen a little quicker? Yes. Yes. Share the meal. Share the magnificent meal you had at ONPASSIVE. You don't want to? Don't. But I guarantee this, if you're getting together with family and friends on the other platforms like Zoom and the other ones, why wouldn't you do that in ONPASSIVE and get paid for it? And don't take my word for it. It's better technology, looks better, smells better, and a hell of a lot more fun. And I mean for kids up to old people like me. No joke. And you can get paid for it. It's a beautiful company. It's a beautiful place to be. People have enough problems in life. If you can eliminate debt, could you imagine how many people have got divorced, have big fights? It's over that freaking dollar. It's always over the bills, the dollars. I can't get it. I don't have enough. Working overtime. You know what it creates? People's families sometimes, okay, look, a lot of people aren't real great with money. I get it. But in general, people are paying for food. They pay for rent. They pay for mortgage, whatever. They got children. They got to give them books and schools and all that stuff. The guy or the woman in the family or both, now they go out and work overtime. It damages everybody's family. You know why? Your children don't have their parents as much, and kids left alone too long. What happens? This is just fact. But if you could get in, and they hear the fights, they hear you at the kitchen table going, okay, we got 5 bills, this equals this much, and we only have this much. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. You're getting paid. You're not. You are. You're not. And then it starts a fight. What did you buy? Where did you get this? Nonsense. We waste parts of our life talking about money. And I've said from the very beginning, I don't want to think about money. Right in a row, we lost our dishwasher, we lost the refrigerator, and we lost our heating and air conditioning unit in my house. What would I like to do? Hey, come fix this. Not even think about it. But the first thing you do is, well, I don't know if we can do that now. We're going to have to do this. And that's the part of life, I think, if you could change for people. And then let's go a different level. Let's go to the countries where families walk miles to go get water because they're thirsty. I only got to walk 3 feet. Walk miles to go get water and then pray that that very water doesn't kill them. We could change that. Somebody walks a day or 2 days to get to a hospital only to find out that the doctor that was there is no longer there. We can change that. Can I do it by myself? No, don't. I'm not foolish. But I'll tell you what, one drop of water did not carve out the Grand Canyon. It was many drops. So if you get people, like I said, I'm circling back around. ONPASSIVE was built by many drops of water. And together, we can carve out anything. We can resurface this planet with good and get rid of some of the darkness. I believe that. And if you think that kind of mentality and you would love to be part of it, you should be in. That's just my opinion. Because it's also, the company is geared for everyone to win. I know there's going to be people that, how come I didn't make $1 billion in 2 hours? That's just insane. But I'll tell you what, how about if you come into a business and you make money and make money every month after that, instead of going all these business where you lose money? Because most of you, if you were MLM, 99% of you lost money. Not made money, you actually lost money. So coming down passive, try out No Connect. It's already running. You can get a 7-day free trial. And if you're using, I'm going to say this, if you're using a video conferencing platform right now, anyone on the planet right now, you're using one, come in, use this one for free, and then you tell me. Decisions made. Decisions made. But you got to try it. Remember the commercial? I'm not eating it. Maybe Mikey will. Hey, Mikey, right? Well, he ate it. He loved it. Now everybody eats the cereal. Stupid thing they bring up. But anyway, that just to let you know, you got to go do it. And I'm telling everybody here that has family members or friends that, oh, you're nuts. I can't believe it. That's okay. You don't go to them anyway. There's you in a different shell that would jump all over this. There's all of us out there. We look different. We're taller, skinnier, fattier, hair, no hair. They're out there. We should share it with them. We need to find them because they're praying every day to have a better life. Anyway, I'm done right now. I'll turn it over to Mr. Johnson.
Very good, Marty. Very good. I like going through reading the comments, and one really caught my eyes, I should say. Jennifer Dickinson. She wrote something very powerful, which is a great post also. I've moved all of my work webinars to OConnect. It's spectacular. But marketing at its finest right there. Someone's going to say, if they've seen that post or those letters, why did she move all her stuff to OConnect? So give someone a why. Let them make a question out of it, and they're going to get back to you. Jennifer, very good. A lot of people probably didn't catch that. I loved it, and it's a good post. I challenge people, there you go, every single day to make a post about ONPASSIVE. It could be about the products. It could be about the CEO. It can be about what you want to do when this all goes down. Marty made a point of 400,000 million millionaires. How about just having someone that, let's say you and your wife or your husband both work? How about just saying maybe in the first couple of months, one of you could stop working to stay home with the kids? All right. Or how about in a few months, you could say, we both quit our jobs. This is after it gets going. We both quit our jobs because we have enough of income coming through ONPASSIVE to stay home. And then I don't think about tomorrow. I think about a year from now, 2 years from now. And that's how you got to think. Yeah, day one, I promise you this, someone will say, well, I didn't get this or I didn't get that. Well, number one, I think you're all going to get on day one. I think you're going to be surprised about that. But 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years down the line, there's no thinking involved after that. No worrying. I mean, just to have someone else pay all your bills while you maybe go to school, while you would go to school. Hold on. That's how I think. I don't think about that one day. I think about all the days that are coming at us, literally. And that's how I think you should all think. But I challenge all of you to make a post like what Jennifer just said. I'm switching everything to O Connect. I can't wait till people get rid of their emails. And I've already got a few people I emailed, and it comes back. I've switched all my emails to this new O-mail. And it's going to be nonstop. Yeah, big news is coming. Are you ready for it? Are you ready for that change? People are going to say we're crazy, and that's okay. I love being crazy. I also love to dream. Absolutely love to dream. This company is allowing people to dream again. And we're waiting a little bit of time here. But if you really think about it, it took companies years upon years upon years to get things going, to get things started. And that's exactly what ONPASSIVE is doing, but they're doing it right. A lot of those companies that did that went through a lot of things that you've never seen before. And Ashman Farr has pretty been transparent about what's going on. I don't think he wants to show us everything because we probably don't want to see those other things. But know this, in 10 years from now, I'm not talking about a week, 2, I'm talking about 10 years from now. Ask yourself this question. You already know what's coming. You've heard the big guy talk about many things that he'll be adding and just and just blow you out of the water with income, with freedom, with time, helping people out. I mean, this company, we say check the box. This company has pluses all the way through. Great company plus, helping people plus, great customers plus. Just think about that. But wait to let it happen. You heard what Ash said the other day. Big things are coming. Big news is coming. And we can't sit there and, I got to not do a job or quit your job. Don't do that. Just keep doing what you're doing. All right? Just keep doing what you're doing and don't stop doing it. Everything Marty just said, you've heard us say over and over a million zillion times. Why? Because we want to remind you every single day what's coming. Because a lot of you lose hope. You lose your faith from one day because someone wrote something bad or negative. Think about that. Stay positive. If you feel like you can't stay positive, then go do something. So there's a lot of things to do out there. Whether if it's just going to read a book, but just let him do what he knows how to do. All right? Everything is to your advantage. It's not just for one individual. And we've shown that a million zillion times. Keep pushing forward, but I challenge you to get everyone to make some kind of post about why and ONPASSIVE. I switched to O Connect. Oh my God, I got on this new O Connect and it blew me away. No, we're not talking about knocking the other people down. We don't have to knock them down. When people see what we have, that's what it does it. The proof is in the pudding. And you will have someone come on here, I saw it. And that's just because they want to get under your skin. That's because they just want to. And we answer questions to legitimate people, literally. But sometimes we get people on here who just want to cause trouble. And we're not about that. Stay positive, stay strong. You're going to have, listen, when you're up to bat, sometimes once in a while, the pitcher's going to throw a wild pitch and it's going to hit you. All right. That's a free base as far as I'm concerned. Let him hit you. Free base. If he hits 4 people, there's a point for us again. Ashmafar doesn't know how to lose. He just wants to keep winning, not for himself. Of course, he's very proud of this company. It's his baby. But we're all his kids too, and he cares a lot about all of us. There's nothing that he doesn't want to do that's negative. He wants to stay in the positive. If he sees something, I don't know about that, he'll change it. He'll change it, and he'll just keep going. And that's who you have working for you. Does your boss do that? Does your boss go out of his way? Nah. You might have a good boss out there once in a while. They're few and far in between. Because if they don't keep you motivated or working, no matter how they do it, they got to answer to someone. Ashmafar doesn't have to answer to anybody. He already knows what's failed for the last 20 years, and he won't repeat what other people have failed at. Yep, we're unique, and we're different. We're doing things that's never done before. We're doing things that's calling people saying, no, that's impossible. We've already seen the possible happen. We've seen it all. You guys have been in here. Some of you have been here for over 5 years. Jerry Nix, I know he's been over here for a long time. Some of you, anyway, write in the comments how many years you've been in it. Write your country. Show the world where we're from. We're everywhere. And we're not going nowhere. And when the news pops that all this is going down, the hunted, you don't have to try. Number one, the company's doing it for you. All those people that thought you were nuts, they're going to be calling you. Some of them won't because of their pride, but so what? That's on them. Just keep doing. Trust in this. You got to trust in something. There's nothing that he's given us that I can't. Everything he tells me is, oh, I can see that. Yeah, I believe that. I trust in that. All those other companies that you've all joined, and I wasn't one of them, you probably never even talked to your CEO in those other companies. This guy comes out, and like I said, he even makes personal phone calls to a lot of individuals just to let them know that he cares about them, about their family. When I call Ashmafar and say, this person's pretty sick, he breaks it down. What do we got to do? How's their doctors? Do they need another person? That's Ashmafar. When my mom was on her deathbed, Ashmafar said, oh, no, I got to get you some more help. He refused in denial that Chris, my mom's going to die. No, we could do something better. And there's Ash again. We could do something better. We're going to do something better. We did something better. Matter of fact, I love the underdog. Ashmafar is the underdog. You're talking about 2 football teams. One that's won everything, and then there's one that came in and just starting out, and they come and crush that team. Underdogs. Underdogs win all the time. We are the new underdogs of the internet. A lot of people still don't know who we are. Why? Because this is what we do. But when we go viral, and I don't have to explain to you about viral. When we go viral, where do you think you're going to be sitting at? That's why I said get out and don't be afraid to talk about it. Get out there and give them your experience. Oh, yeah, I've been here for 5 years. But there was so many things that we know are coming our way out of Ashmafar's mouth and his tech team and the Mohammeds and the Susans. Why do you think Professor Susan and Mohammed Nazel are going around the world sitting down with people, big people that we probably never would ever meet? Because of all of you. They believe in something. I've never talked to Dr. Susan, but I can see it in her. Why would she? I ask this myself all the time. Why would she even do this? She doesn't need this. Because she believes in the better. She believes in helping people. She believes that there are people in this world that can make a difference. We have so many people in this company right now that are making a difference. We have founders all over the world that have started programs to help individuals out. Think about that. You know who they are. Some of them you don't even hear from. Some of them don't say what they're doing. They just do it. Here, let me give you a hint. That's exactly what Ash Mafar is doing right now. He's doing things for you that you just don't know about. But in a week, 2 weeks, he's going to pop it on you. And I can't wait for that. And I'm always excited about that. He really is an honest gentleman. He really is. I've witnessed it. I've seen it. I've met him. You could just, when you hear it in his voice when he talks about how much he cares about people. He makes points about why didn't they do this years ago? Why didn't they fix things? He witnessed it for 20 years. We got to fix something. We've all said, oh, man, I hate to see that company went out of business. Do we ever say when a company goes out of business, oh, we saw that's a bummer? Do we think about the thousands of people that were employed by a company that just shut their doors, claimed bankruptcy? We don't think about those people until you're one of those people. Ash Mafar thinks about people. If there's a way that he can help, he's going to do it. But in passive, the products, the tools, the people, the CEO, all the CCCCs, whatever they are, they're out doing something right now to go out and kick some ass for us, to get this going, to push it farther than any other company push. And they're pushing it with a heart. They're not shoving it down nobody's throat. They're saying, hey, this is what we have. Come join us. If you don't want to join us, it's okay. But I promise you, you'll be using one of our products. Why not get paid for it? That's all I need to say. I don't have to ramble on like this. You're going to use our products. Why not at least get paid for it? Marty DeGarmo, I'm done. Back to you. And Harold Fox, I love you, man. I'm praying hard for you. I know you got some things going on. And all the rest, Darius, Bill Must, Pat, Parent, all you people. And if I forget, I'm sorry. The Ramekes, John Mackey, Caroline's husband.
Robin.
We care about you. Robin Noble, we care about you. That's what Ash Mafar has done for all of us. All right, Marty, back to you.
Boom, boom, boom. Vernon Hale. Vernon, me and Chris would love to join you one day. Okay, I got your message. We just got to set it up. And tomorrow, everybody, the one and only Jerry Nix is coming on. Now, Jerry's been on here every day. He's got, I believe he's a DJ for years and years, like 40 years. Great guy. And I asked him today if he'd come on, and he said, absolutely. So he'll be on with us tomorrow. And we'll hear what he has to say. But like I said, he's been with us a long, long time. And we try to bring in different people once in a while. I want to thank everybody for being here. I'm looking at all the different people and how many years.
That's what I want to see every day, guys. I want to see countries, and I want to see how long you've been in this business, this family, this growing, compassionate, heart-pumping, blood-stopping, moving things over that are bad and putting in the good. Hey, we're here to replace everyone's leaky sink. How about that one, Marty? Don't know if it makes sense, but ONPASSIVE's coming in to fix all your leaks in your sinks. I know this because I have one at home right now. Back to you.
Yeah, I just look. I really want. I just want people to see what I see. Really, and we're not even. I might see 10%. I mean, I can't imagine what's coming. And keep your eyes open. Big stuff are coming, no doubt about it. I don't know when, but I feel like not very long, and we're going to be ready for it. And Mr. Mafara said it'll probably be the biggest announcement so far, 2024. Okay, so, ooh, doggy, if I could say that.
Anyway, louder than that bird.
Yeah, louder than that bird. You hear that bird, guys? That's an African gray. Dawn gave that to me for Christmas in 2003. Yeah. So he's 21 years old this year. He's a good bird, but what happens is he doesn't like bird food. So when Dawn's in the kitchen, he's screaming through the window, yo, I want a snack. So he loves pancakes. He eats Cheez-Its. He's very particular what you give him. Bagel with cream cheese. If you give him anything he doesn't like, you got a bad day coming. Yeah, he's very picky. Very cool though. Very cool.
Red's coming on. Red's coming on 11. I forgot. Red's coming on.
Red's coming on in 15 minutes. I want to thank everybody that came. It means a lot. And like I said, we're here to inspire. And I really, truly want more than anything else to do whatever little part I can in this massive wheel of ONPASSIVE to change the world for better. I'm not foolish and think all this is going to happen overnight. Come on, that's not going to happen. But man, if you could make an impact to where the day we leave this planet, because we're only here temporarily, right? We're only renting space. To know that when you left, you went, you know what? I made a difference, even if it's a little bit. And I'll tell you, in my world, I have a lot of people that I see or I go by or I hear that need help. And I want to be able to do that. I try to do that now, but I want to be able to do that on a big scale if I can. Anyway, love you all. By the way, if you're a male and you know anything about trivia, come on tonight. We need all the help we can get. It's a lot of fun. You got to find Minna or anybody, and they'll give you the link to go there. Oh, I see Mr. John White's here. Hey, John, what's up? John White is doing the carnivore diet like I'm doing, and he has mastered it. He has cut himself in half size-wise. No joke. He did a great job.
His name is John White, but now we call him John Transparent because you can see right through the guy.
Yeah. He's half the guy he was. Anyway, everybody, thank you very much, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.